Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Al Horford.
Well, he's the guy that shoulders the load for his team.
Beasley kicks to LeBron. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
They set the pick. Here's Justice. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Beasley. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Chalmers dishes to Oden. Douglas kicks to Beasley. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot by Oden is no good.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
Teague, the pass to Scott. Here's the chosen one, covered by Beasley. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Big step forward once again for Jeff Teague last season. He continued to up his scoring and assist totals and had one of his best years from the free throw line to date.
And that one's good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Justice. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And it's 6 points for the chosen one.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
No good from Beasley. And Steve, back to Teague. He's working on that outside shooting, but as a point guard, Clark, he's very effective around the rim. But those little in-between shots you like so much.
Kevin, I love the arsenal he has, and every point guard needs to have those runners, floaters, flippers, I call them. You've got to have that. You're not always going to be able to get to the rim against such, against bigger guys. And Steve also mentioned his good free throw percentage, so the more he can get himself to the line, the better for him and his team.
Shot clock at 6. Schroeder passes to Justice. And he's good on the 3-ball. The chosen one's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Atlanta. Douglas dishes to James. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Beasley. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Beasley's got his second bucket of the game to go. Down low, here's Huntage, banked in off the glass.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
LeBron outside. LeBron gets the screen from Hazard. Douglas kicks to Cole. The dish to James. Pass to Beasley. They grab their own miss. Haslett rejected by Schroeder. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Heat lead by 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. They've got Beasley.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. The chosen one in their last time out against the Knicks. Boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 24 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
Teague, the pass to Justice. There's 57 seconds left now here in the second, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson.
Well, when the Big Three came together, they had a lot to deal with in the Southeast. I mean, a strong Orlando team and Atlanta, a team that could give them trouble. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Southeast, no real match for the Heat.
And here's LeBron outside. It's rebounded by Teague.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Scott the pass to Justice, and that one's good. The chosen ones got 15. And that division title for the Heat was their third in a row, sixth overall since 2000 born. Steve, helps when you go 15-1 against the other four teams in the Southeast.
Well, and it also helps that Charlotte and Washington are in the Southeast, Kevin. But look, this is a team that dominated the rest of the league. So when they play in a weak division, you know they're going to completely dominate those teams.
And here's Beasley. Baseline jumper. The clock runs out, and we're heading to...
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're...
Now, presented by Sprint.
You've got it on 2K Sports. Let's...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And from high above, a view of downtown Miami and the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back, everyone.
Really an extraordinary game for the chosen one. 15 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now his outside stroke has looked really good today.
On the court for Atlanta, Justice in its small forward. Elton Brand is out there with Horford. Then there's Jared Cunningham. And it's Teague in at the point. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. LeBron James third.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position, but where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
The Hawks trail by 9. Outside Teague. Here is Cunningham, defended by Allen. Cunningham passes to Justice, feeds it to Cunningham. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cunningham's got 7.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication has really become an outstanding coach.
And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Chalmers. Inside to Bosch. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator. Here's Chalmers. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. The kick out to Bosch. Bosch sets the pick for Douglas. Connects from 3-point range. Douglas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The Hawks trail by 7. Schroeder passes to Justice. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Chalmers dishes to Bosch. Right side Bosch. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Bosch has got 13.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Schroeder passes to Justice. And he gets it to go.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time, but if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Beasley, and it's Miami with another. "15 seconds left to play in the 3rd.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
Here's the chosen one, the 17-footer. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Shots continuing to fall. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And a moment now as we take a look at our our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Beasley out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Chalmers. Then it's Oden. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Here's Justice. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
Al Horford is checked in for Paul Millsap.
For a long time, it's been about getting out and running for Atlanta, and that was really one of the strengths of the team last season as well. Really one of the better teams in fast break points in the league.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Teague, the pass to Justice. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Horford kicks to Teague. Passes it to Justice. Lock at 6. Into Al Horford. Nice D from Bosh. And for the Hawks, who are so good on the break, ended up 3rd in the league last year in fast break points. Steve, not a surprise with the athletes that team has.
Yeah, but that's... changing, Kevin. Josh Smith's departure, I think, is a big blow. They're not as good in transition anymore, but they do have some exciting young talent, young players who can get out and run. So it's going to be interesting over the next couple of seasons to watch this team unfold.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Allen. Justice. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Teague, the pass to Justice. A 3-ball. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
And good on the basket. Book it.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
And they get it. Off the left rim and out.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Horford's shot is good. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Allen dishes to Chalmers. That's good from Allen on the assist by Chalmers. 11 points for Allen.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
Teague, the pass to Justice. It's good from long range.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Teague against Chalmers. He kicks it to Allen. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the...
Brand against Spadier. Ontich passes to Brand. Here's the chosen one. Lets it go from the wing. Good.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Chalmers off the pick from Bosh. And Chalmers kicks to Battier. Chalmers dishes to Bosh. And he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 18.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
That's good. 9 seconds left. In the fourth quarter. Now LeBron. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
Chris, tell us a little bit about the philosophy behind your game and how this team works so well together.
I mean, it's just energy and belief. Just the belief.
Hey, man. Glad I caught you. I was hoping to have a chance to talk with you for a few minutes before getting out of here.
What's up, LeBron?
So listen, I just wanted to let you know that you caught my eye. I've liked your attitude, and I see the potential in your game.
Thanks, man. It's nice to hear coming from you.
But you got a long way to go. When I see a young guy like you with a chance to make a real impact in this league, I like to try to share some of the things I've learned early on that helped me to be successful.
Yeah, I'm always willing to listen to one of the greats. What you got?
All right, so there's 3 things I've always tried to stress to a player at this point in their career. First, try to give your mind a break every once in a while. I mean, if all you do is think about basketball, it can become too much. Take some time before the game, clear your head, listen to some music, read a book, do whatever. Just make sure you can get away enough to refocus mentally and get yourself in the right place.
That's cool, I can dig that. What else you got?
Okay. Second, be smart with your decisions. Be careful who you associate yourself with. And don't forget that there's always people around who will try to take advantage of you.
For sure. I've experienced some of that already, man.
You have no idea, man. And third, the most important, keep pushing yourself to the limit. If you ain't willing to put in the time, you better believe there's 100 other players that are. Hard work will take you a long way, man. Don't let your talent go to waste.
That's a lot to think about. I'm definitely gonna keep it in my mind, though.
You do that. I'm sure we'll be meeting up again sometime soon. Looking forward to seeing what else you can do, both on and off the floor.
Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate you coming over and talking to me today.
Oh, for sure, man. Good luck with the rest of the season.
Sure you know why I'm here.